All right, guys. What's up, everybody, including Lottie Dottie? It's your boy Retro. You already know what it is. Uh, we have started our trip heading to the Three Flags Classic, which will convene or begin, and we're meeting in Canada at Harrelson Springs Resort, and that's the starting location, and it ends in Tijuana, Mexico, with several stops along the way. And so we're looking for 4 days of riding, and should be quite a few folks there that we know. So we're excited about that. And and then of course, in conjunction with the Three Flags Classic, I'm doing the Miracle Tour, and so you got to stay tuned for that. We're gonna have more details regarding that as we get to the West Coast and make our first stop for the Miracle Tour. But here in the Carolinas today is an absolute beautiful day. Right now, it feels like, I don't know, high 80s. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Well, actually, I'm wrong. It's in the low 80s, 81 degrees, and really nice out today. Coming through the mountains of North Carolina, headed to Nashville, Tennessee, which will be my first stop, or at least my first layover anyway. I'm stopping enough to grab a bite to eat and catch up with a good friend and colleague. So that'll be the first layover, and then we'll continue on to Kansas City. Tesla, if you're watching, bro, we coming your way, man. Gonna go see if we can connect with Christ Bushers Motorcycle Ministry out of Kansas City, Missouri, and because, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, for me, that's what it's all about, the fellowship. We're out here collecting miles and smiles. Now, this trip for me is in many regards, but it's not my typical trip. It certainly won't be done the way I would normally like to do a trip like this. Number one, because I've got to get to Canada at a certain time so that I can make this ride, the Three Flag Classic. So we've got to be there by a specific date and time. Much as I want to stop at all these different things along the way, I can't really afford to. However, going through Sturgis, or I should say going through South Dakota, I will stop at Sturgis and Mount Rushmore and those things there because, you know, it is what it is. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up, a yes, or whatever. I think I got all my settings done right, and you should be able to hear me. I did a test on yesterday, and it seemed to be doing right, with the exception of a little excessive wind noise. But that was because I didn't have my windscreen on the microphone. So hopefully, you guys can hear me well. And I'm not going to be on here long anyway. I just want to stop in and do my, I guess, my first official update on the since starting the trip. We left church right around 2 o'clock as planned, and had a great service, in my humble opinion. You can check out the service on here on YouTube at Upper Praise Ministries of Mooresville, and you let me know if you think it was a good service. We've been talking about the difference between hurting people and hurt people. Some people say hurt people, but it's actually hurting people that hurt people. And so we've been dealing with that for the past couple of weeks. And so we said what was on our hearts, and the saints surrounded me in prayer. Very powerful prayer, led by my beautiful wife, and who is a prayer warrior in her own right. So they're covering me in prayer. And the beautiful thing about Upper Praise is what they're doing. I'll be gone for at least 2 weeks. And so for that 2 weeks, each day, different saint will be covering me in prayer. So they're each responsible for, you know, a day of 2 weeks. Some are taking multiple days, and they're going to be lifting me in prayer. So that really made my heart feel good to know that, you know, they've got me covered, you know. And as I said, it was a powerful prayer, man, and so the Saints blessed me, and now I'm off. We're not going here just to ride the Three Flag Classic. You know, that is the motivator, I guess. I don't know if I want to say it's the motivator. It's the bait. Let's say it that way. And but as I was telling the church, you know, I was asking God to help keep me vigilant for ministry opportunity. And ministry opportunity might be at the next gas station, just to give somebody a kind smile, word of encouragement, or whatever. You never know where and how God wants to use you, you know. So right now, things look good. Highway is not congested at all. Again, temperatures are almost near perfect. And I do have to adjust my handlebars, guys. I put newer bars on, and they're bigger. And so anyway, what was I doing? Yesterday or the day before, when I was doing all the service to the bike, I decided to pull them back toward me slightly, and I pulled them back too much. And so now it almost feels like they're at the same place that my old bars were. So when I get to maybe my next gas stop, I don't know, maybe I might just thug it out for the rest of the night as it is, and then when I get to Kansas City, maybe I'll go in there and adjust them and push them back up just a tad bit. And I tell you what, to be honest with you, because I rode it around all day yesterday and everything, and it felt good at that position. But what I didn't take into consideration was I was leaned back in the relaxed mode that I figured I would be traveling. But I didn't take into consideration my bag that's behind me. I didn't put it on top of my tour pack. I put it in my back seat, but it won't let me recline my seat back to where normally I would be riding. So therefore my bars are, you know, not where I need them to be because of that. So I'm gonna put them back up. I should have left them, but I'm gonna put them back up when I get a chance. Maybe at the next gas stop, or maybe I'll just, like I said, thug it out the rest of the night. Just depends on how I feel. I haven't eaten anything all day, so I am hungry. And the plan was to get to Nashville. As I said, I'm going to be meeting with a good friend of mine, and we're going to break bread. But I don't think I can wait. I think I got about 4.5 hours left before I touch down in Nashville. So I don't think I'll be able to wait that long. So at my next gas stop, I'll probably just grab something and then continue making my way up there. So I'm a log off for now. Go ahead and pay attention to the road, and we'll talk with you guys at the next update. Thanks for pressing play. It's your boy Retro here on the Retro Philosophy Show. Make it and do what it do by the grace of God. God bless you.